Welcome to the Top 5 Podcast, where we spend our time contemplating genres throughout popular culture, worthy of being on the top 5 list. We also discuss how these movies, songs, shows, and other stuff have captivated, educated, and informed our lives, and also how they occasionally waste our time and really piss us off. Tune in weekly as Kris McPeak and her favorite merry band of opinionated but jovial co-hosts rack up top 5 after top 5 lists and tell you exactly why you should give a shit. Grab your beverage of choice and get ready for this week's topic with your host, self-proclaimed pop culture junkie and Cobra Kai fan, Kris McPeak.
All right. First of all, happy holidays from the Top 5 Podcast, and welcome to this bonus edition of the Top 5 Podcast. I'm your host, Kris McPeak, and we're hanging today with my co-host, my top co-host, my tango to her cash, as Tenacious D would say, my KG to her JB.
Yeah.
And that's Annie Pruitt. Hi, Annie.
Oh, hi, big sister.
How are you?
I'm doing okay.
In the Tenacious D world, are you KG or JB?
Oh, I'm KG.
You're
Yeah,
KG?
I'm the choir. I'm not the lead singer. Are you kidding me? I'm your backup.
I am on a huge Tenacious D kick right now. I wish Tenacious D had holidays. Too bad they don't. But that's what we're going to do today. We're going to share our top 5 favorite holiday songs. And I think that we need to do a quick disclaimer and just share for anybody that may, feel as if this show is suddenly not for them. Annie and I were raised in the spirit of Christmas. I'm not going to say we were raised in a particularly strong Christian faith household, but we're not as familiar with any holiday tunes that may be connected with Hanukkah or Kwanzaa. So just want to put that out there. But I do have a Hanukkah song in my honorable mention just for fun.
Okay. Yeah. And likewise, kind of the holiday music, if you will, is it's just what I listen to and what is kind of mainstream, the songs that you hear on the radio year after year.
Yes. So whatever radio station is starting to do, 24/7 holiday songs, or, regardless of where you shop anymore, right. Everybody has a holiday playlist going on in the store. And sometimes you hear the stuff that is your favorite. And sometimes you hear something that, wow, I didn't know that Justin Bieber sang Kwanzaa music or whatever. I'm sure Justin Bieber has multiple holiday albums, but there's always that one person you don't expect to have a holiday album. And then they have one.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there are artists that record them every single year. So anyway, well, let's kick this off, Annie. And why don't you go first this week, today?
Okay. Well, my number 5 is going to be like kind of the best one, but it's the one that's kind of the most traditional that everybody, like the second you hear it on the radio, it's holiday time, and that's the Christmas song, Nat King Cole, Open Fire. So it's a warm family home Christmas song. It is the Christmas song, but I kind of like, if I haven't heard that within the first couple of days after Thanksgiving, I start to question my local, the ones that go full holiday format. So I love it. Yeah. Love his voice. There's so much of his music that I love. So that's why I kind of couldn't not have that song on this list. So that's my number 5.
So when you think of chestnuts roasting on an open fire, you go Nat King Cole first every time.
Yes.
Got it. All right. Well, I'm going to counter that super, super traditional Christmas song with a very non-traditional Christmas song. And my number 5 is going to be Christmas in Hollis by Run DMC, which is heard both on the penultimate A Very Special Christmas cassette that I had in college, but is also featured prominently in the greatest Christmas movie of all time. That would be Die Hard. And Christmas in Hollis is just, it's just fun. It's fun. It's silly. I'm like you, Annie, the first time I hear that song, wherever I am, I know that the holiday season is upon us, and I'm ready to plot out when we are going to have the Die Hard viewing in my household, because that is standard Christmas viewing these days. And yeah, it's just it's non-traditional, it's contemporary, it's fun. I can't really say anything else about it, except that mom's cooking chicken and collard greens.
I love that. That was on, it was in my top Christmas. It just didn't get into the top 5. So here's my about that. The 1987 Very Special Christmas, followed by A Very Special Christmas 2. I think it came out this year. Probably my 2 favorite Christmas albums of all time, because when you have because some of them did make my top 5, so I'm not going to give it away yet, but I kind of wanted to just say, like, overall, we had our top 5 songs. Those 2, the first 2, are my top 2 favorite albums of all time for Christmas music.
Yeah. And for that matter, we could have done a top 5 Christmas album list as well, because there's compilations and certain artists that have done albums, holiday albums that, stick with us. And maybe we'll, comment on that as we go through this a little bit, because I'm looking at my list now and it's like, oh yeah, I talk about that whole album if we wanted to.
Yeah, I could. Yeah. I'm sorry. Very Special Christmas 2 came out in 92. So yeah.
Wow. Really? That far apart?
Yeah. I thought it was sooner than that, but anyway.
I thought they released them annually for a while, but I guess maybe not. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. My number 4 is All I Want for Christmas Is You, Mariah Carey. It makes me have to watch Love Actually every year. That's my Christmas movie. That's my non-Christmas Christmas movie.
Cool.
Yeah. It's just fun. And I know maybe it's overdone, but I get nostalgic thinking about how much I love that movie when I hear that song. And then some of what you get from the movie in terms of like holiday or like love messages. And that's like, when I hear that song, that's what I think about. So yeah, that's my number 4 is the Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas Is You.
I think if Mariah, all of her other albums just suddenly went, bust, and there was no more Mariah music on the planet but that song, I still think that she and her children and her children's children are going to be fine, because that is a tune that is absolutely positively recycled every single year, and nowadays shows up, on all of the Billboard charts. Like it's a perennial Billboard not Hot 100 for this time of the year. It's a little crazy.
Yeah.
But that's okay, because it's a happy song. Okay, so my number 4 is a comedic turn, because we were talking on the last show we were talking about doing a show where we have like crazy laugh out loud moments and whatnot. But this song, The 12 Pains of Christmas by Bob Rivers, I just derive so much joy from this because it's so true. And when you get to the 5 months of bills and you're counting down to number 1, the further you go into the song, the more intense the rigging of the lights and the hangovers and all of that stuff happens. And it's just hilarious. One goes out and they all go out, and you can't not laugh out loud when you hear that. You think you're so smart, you rig up the lights. Give me a B, A, and it just goes on and on. So yes, I go nuts trying to find that every year, waiting for that to come on the radio. Thank God for iTunes, because I can listen to it whenever I want now. But that is a happy laugh.
Yep. And that's why it's my number 3.
Oh, shut up.
I love it. We listened to it literally like 2 nights ago, and I'm like, it's laughing so hard I'm crying. I'm the one that sends the Christmas cards. So it's like the rest of the family doesn't understand. I finally stopped sending Christmas cards because I don't even know half these people. So
that's my favorite part. Oh, I don't even know half these people.
Yeah. And then of course,
just filling out these cards.
Like, I want Fred Farmer for Christmas. You don't understand. You really don't. Someday. So yeah, my on that one. We should like have a like I could do an episode just about that song too.
That's
So
hilarious. I mean, I'm sorry, not sorry.
yeah.
Sorry, not sorry about what I said. Okay, that's a different show.
Yep.
My number 3 is coming from what probably would be on my list, if, well, maybe not number 1, but up there in terms of holiday albums that I love, love, love. And so I'm going with The Most Wonderful Time of the Year by Andy Williams, or as I apparently said when I was but a mere child, Handy Willems. Our father has shared that I did not know how to pronunciate Andy Williams, so I said Handy Willems. And I can recall having that long playing album, and because his face is just so hugely prominent on the front of it, and you've got this big red background. But Linda Zernite and I used to like play it, and we would hold up the record in front of us and pretend like we were singing Handy Willems. But you've got a ton of fun ones on there. But The Most Wonderful Time of the Year, I think, is one of those. It shows up in commercials. It will show up when you're at the, your favorite retail places, this, that, and the other thing. But that one is highly reminiscent of my childhood and my youth. And that was an album that was featured prominently in the house around the Christmas area when we still had long playing albums. Yeah. And then his version of the 12 Days of Christmas is a little different too. It's not quite as funny as the Bob Rivers version, but that album just is a happy, fun album. And that song is just, it's big, it's epic, it's like opening the doors to your favorite store at Christmas, and everything's decorated and beautiful, and you just can't help but feel like someone's gonna start farting garland everywhere. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, and it's funny is I love that song too. It's on the long Christmas list. But the whole, I didn't understand the whole scary ghost stories. And then I'm like, well, duh, A Christmas Carol is totally a ghost story. So yeah, that makes perfect sense. So
yeah, very true. Okay. Let's see. That was my number 3.
Okay. My number 2 is from a very special Christmas album, number 2 from 1992. And it's the John Bon Jovi, Please Come Home for Christmas. And here's why. Maybe it should have been like my top 5 favorite holiday videos. That is the sexiest Christmas music video ever made.
Ooh.
John Bon Jovi and Cindy Crawford. Sexy, sexy times. But
wow.
I love my hair bands and I love my John Bon Jovi. And I think he just really nails that song. Yeah, I love it. And the video is sexy as hell. So there you go.
Well, okay. So we've covered holiday rap, we've covered holiday comedy, and now we have covered holiday sexiness. This is just fantastic. Sexy. Okay. I didn't realize they made music videos of those songs, but I paid less attention. What's that?
Christmas in Hollis had a video.
Oh, well, I don't doubt that. Yeah, that's very true. That is very true. And who killed Jam Master Jay? You can find out on Netflix. Sorry, that's another conversation for another day. That's your number 2, correct?
Yes, that's my number 2.
Okay. My number 2 is a song called Oh Little Town from Amy Grant's Tennessee Christmas album. And it is sort of a reboot of the Oh Little Town of Bethlehem, but it has huge build and big voice and lots of strings, and it just is sort of the heavens open, and this amazing version of this very traditional Christmas song comes out. And I remember going to see Amy Grant around Christmas time with Cammie Scoob, who was my best friend in college. And we were sitting there just praying, like, she's going to sing "Oh Little Town." She's going to sing "Oh Little Town." Of course she didn't. Aww. We were very distraught, but like, I don't know, that song, I love to play it in the car and turn it all the way up and sing at the top of my lungs and all of the things. I just that song gives me energy, and yeah,
I love it.
it's a hardcore sing along for Chris McPeak. I enjoy it
Well,
muchly.
I'm happy that we don't have a lot of the same stuff on our list except for the one song, but my number one is for all the same reasons, but it's a different song. So
do you have an honorable mention first?
okay, I do, only because I watched this movie last night, Last Christmas by Wham, because I watched the movie Last Christmas with Emilia Clarke last night, and I really, so the song, I like that, you know, people in the 80s and 90s trying to write original Christmas music, it just has to be kind of acknowledged. But no, that would be my honorable mention, only because I associate it with watching that movie yesterday, and I really, really love the movie. So there.
Cute. I forgot about that song. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. And then that, of course, makes me think of the Band-Aid song. Do They Know It's Christmas? Was kind of what started that whole, like, the super philanthropy rock song.
Yep.
Band-Aid went first from Britain, and then you had We Are the World, and then you had, was the Canadian one, Hands Across America? I don't remember, but I'm digressing big time. My honorable mention is not a Christmas song. It is Adam Sandler's Hanukkah song. And I just put that on there because I think it's fun. I think Adam Sandler is, I found out this week that he is getting that big Mark Twain comedy award next year. And, you know, I have realized over the years how much Adam Sandler has made me laugh. But I love that he allows himself to embrace his Jewish heritage and create something special, even if it is a bit comedic. And what I love about that song too is that he goes on sharing, you know, all the lovely famous Jewish people that you probably didn't know were Jewish, and it's very cute and very endearing. I don't find he's not making fun of the Jewish culture. He's embracing it, but he's doing it in a way that is fun and cute, and you can sing along once you learn the chorus, et cetera, et cetera. So anyway, that's my honorable mention.
I love that. I love that song. And the other one that I was going to kind of put as honorable mention, but totally nostalgic, is the Peanuts Christmas dance music, because if I feel like that's my, love it.
We're not releasing this on YouTube because we both look terrible and there's very bad lighting in my house. But if you can imagine the both of us doing some of the quirky dance moves from this show, oh my gosh! If only we could all dance like that. So funny.
All right, so my number is from the very special Christmas album too, and that's the "Oh Holy Night" version by Campbell. It's the song. Did you freeze on me, or are you just like gasping?
No, we are such sisters. Anyway, go ahead.
Is that your number one?
Yes. Oh my God.
So let's talk about why we love this. Like I have to, like my family home, the neighbors can't be home because I'm going to turn that song up so loud and sing with him at the top of my lungs and start bawling and have chills. And I've never heard like that young man's voice, because he was younger when that in 92, I don't know how old he was. Never, and I love it so much. And I have to listen to it about 20 times a year over Christmas. When I'm driving in my car, I turn it up as loud as it can go. And the people that pull up next to me in a 4-lane traffic think I'm crazy, and I don't care. I love it that much. He sings that. And I am gonna say something about like the song itself it's a beautiful song. And if you are a Christian, because it has nothing to do with Santa or gifts, but it does have to do with, you know, one very amazing night when Jesus Christ was born. So even, you know, you can, whatever religion you are, the people who are Muslim love Jesus. So this has nothing to do with what religion you are, but that's the message in the song is beautiful. And I love, it's the most pure, clear voice ever. There we go.
So I am in shock and awe that I did not already know that this was going to be your number one song. Because sometimes, you know, when you and I are doing these shows, kind of get a feeling. of what the other one is going to have on their list. But I have been so incredibly in love with this song as long as it's been out there. And, you know, Martina McBride also does a very, very good rendition of Oh Holy Night, but I'm with you on this one. I think he was a Prince discovery sort of, because he turned up in the Graffiti Bridge album and did the song Round and Round. And then I want to say that he did a song on the Boys in the Hood soundtrack. And so now he's kind of a thing. And, you know, he gets launched with this amazing thing. And yeah, I'm with you. Everything about this song it's grandiose, but it's moving, and he has such a pure, beautiful voice. I don't know how anyone can sit and listen to that and not feel the emotion of all of it. And I cry too, not every time I play it, but a lot of times if I play it, especially if I'm being contemplative about Christmas, which I can often be this time of year. It is a song that takes my emotions to different places. And it's such an incredible arrangement. And, you know, he has the voice. He absolutely does.
Yep.
You know what I think would be so fun is if New Edition and Tevin Campbell, and not New Edition with Bobby Brown, New Edition without Bobby Brown. I would love for them to do, and maybe the guys from Boys to Men, like get this whole crew together to do some acapella and some of the, you know, bebop stuff. Imagine. That would be all kinds of fun. Yeah. I went on a very quick Boys to Men New Edition thing about 2 weeks ago, and that kind of went away. But now I'm feeling like I need to break out the Tevin Campbell.
The Belle Biv DeVoe as well. Come on.
Yes, now. BBD. Boys to Men, ABC, BBD. All
right. So
wow. Okay. So
do you want me to recap?
Go recap. Are you recapping? Yes. I got to go back there because I pulled up Oh Holy Night.
Honorable mention, Last Christmas by Wham. And then from 5 to 1, Christmas song, Nat King Cole, All I Want for Christmas Is You, Mariah Carey, 12 Pains of Christmas, Bob Rivers, Please Come Home for Christmas, John Bon Jovi, and Oh Holy Night by Tevin Campbell.
Honorable mention is the Hanukkah song from Adam Sandler. 5, Christmas in Hollis. 4, 12 Pains of Christmas. 3, It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year by Andy Williams. And then you got Oh Little Town from Amy Grant, and my sister and I sharing the same brain. Once again, we have Oh Holy Night, a very special Christmas 2, featuring the velvet-voiced Tevin Campbell. And oh my Lord, I know what I'm going to do when I get off the Zoom call today. I'm going to play me some Tevin Campbell.
Yep. I might have to go.
All right. So this was really nice. And I just want to say, I know I'm going to talk to Annie before the holidays, but I want to say happy holidays to your amazing fam and to all of you amazing listeners out there who download our show every week. Happy holidays to all of you, and may 2023 bring all kinds of blessings and experiences that lead you to want to give us top 5 list inspiration, because we want it. There you go.
I love it. Happy holidays.
Okay, say it again.
I said happy holidays, everyone.
Happy holidays, everyone. And we will be back. Okay.
Parties for hosting, marshmallows for toasting, and caroling out in the snow. There'll be scary ghost stories and tales of the glories